Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this glam look. I've gone all out today with the gold glitter on my eyes and the super bold lip. It's going to be a really glam makeup tutorial today. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. So without further ado, let's get started. Right, so let's get straight into it. I'm going to first prime my skin first using the NARS Smooth and Protect Primer. And this creates a nice flawless base for my foundation to go on top of. And it also smooths out any fine lines and wrinkles that I've got on my skin. The foundation I'm using today is my favourite Holy Grail foundation, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty foundation brush in 110. I love this foundation. It just smooths out and blends really nicely on my skin. If you're new to my channel, I have really oily skin and I've got texture, pores, pigmentation and redness. Right, so that's 2 layers. Super full coverage, it's what I love. And you know what? I'm gonna pop a bit of Vaseline on my lips. I'm gonna go over the pigmentation on my cheeks with a bit of concealer. The Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in shade 29N. And whilst I wait for that to absorb into my skin, I'm going to go off camera now and just do my brows. And my brows are done. Now my brows do usually take the longest for me to do, so if you want to know what products that I use for my brows, I'll pop it all down in the description box below. So I've concealed my eyelid already. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this colour correcting pen that I've got from Revlon, and it's in like a peachy shade. So this is really good for colour correcting underneath your eyes, especially if you've got dark circles. And I'm going to use my favourite Zoeva brush for concealer, and it's the 146 Concealer Perfector brush. And it's in like the shape of your fingertips, so it mimics your fingertips, so you can really go into the corners of your eye. And I'm going to use concealer on the areas of my face now to brighten. So I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in the shade 22N, and it's light neutral. And then I'm going to set the foundation and concealer with my favourite setting powder, and it's the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And because I like full coverage, I'm going to use a beauty blender to apply the powder. So there will be a lot of excess, but don't worry about that, we'll brush it off later. And doing this, your makeup will not budge for the rest of the day and night, I guarantee you. So just give it a few minutes for this all to soak into your skin. And then I'm going to use this a big fan brush from Louise Young and just dust it all across the face. So I'm going to do contour, blusher and bronzer later on, but now I'm going to do my eyes. The palette I'm using today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to use this shade here, Dusty Rose. Use the MAC Brush 224. Now this brush is really good to use on the crease line because it's so soft and it grabs just enough pigment on the brush. You don't want any harsh edges on your crease line, you just want it all blended out and all smoked out. I'm going to use the Zoeva Brush Luxe Classic Shader Brush and go in with the shade Rose Pink. Just pop it on the inner corners of the eye. And I'm going to use the shade Rustic on the outer corners of my eye. Now it doesn't have to be too neat because I am going to blend it out on my crease. I'm going to use the Luxe Petite Crease Zoeva brush. I'm going to use the shade Cypress Umber. Smoke out my eye a little bit with the Dusty Rose again and with the MAC blending brush again. I'm going to use the NYX Epic Ink liner to do my winged eyeliner. I've used so many eyeliner pens before, and this is the best one that I've used from NYX. It's so easy to use and it's great, especially if you're a beginner I'd definitely check this out. Next, I'm going to use the Luxe pencil brush, which is number 230 from Zoeva. Just going to do under my eye, and I'm going to use the shade Rustic. Blend it out with my MAC blending brush. And because I can see some skin on my tight line area, I'm just going to go over it with a eyeliner pencil. And I'm going to use the one from Urban Decay 24/7, and it's the Perversion. Staying power on this is crazy. The lower lash line. For this one, I'm going to use the Urban Decay in 0, which is a more normal black colour. It's not as dark and pigmented as the Perversion eyeliner. I'm going to use the MAC blending brush just to smoke everything out. And because I want it even more intense and a bit more dramatic, I'm going to just make it a bit darker just on the outer third of my eyelids. I'm going to use the Luxe Soft Definer brush from Zoeva and go in with the Cypress Umber. I can't have an eye look without a bit of spark and a bit of glitter, so I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Heavy Metal eyeliner in the shade Midnight Cowboy. I'm just going to apply it above my eyeliner. Right, for my mascara, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. Apply mascara, just really wiggle it in there, like left to right, like a zigzag motion. For my lower lashes, I'm going to use Max Factor Lash Crown mascara. Put some lashes on, a nice thick layer of glue on the lash, and then just press everything into place. Now I like to use tweezers because it's a lot easier. I love wearing lashes. I just feel like it completes the whole makeup look. My eyes done, so my face looks a bit flat right now, so that's why we're going to go in with some contouring. And the palette I'm going to be using is the MAC Studio Fix Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette. The brush that I'm going to be using is the MAC 109 brush. I'm going to use these two shades here, this one and that one, and gentle sweeping motions on the hollows of your cheeks and a bit on my forehead. And this palette's really good as well if you're like a beginner to contouring. Definitely start off with powders before you move on to creams. OPV Beauty Born to Shine Blush Palette. I'm gonna use this shade here. And then just on the apples of my cheeks, in circular motions. Highlighter, I'm gonna use another palette, which is the Doll Beauty Highlighter Palette. Shade here. And the brush I'm going to use is the Zoeva Luxe Highlight Brush, which is number 105. Lips, I'm going to be using this one, which is the L'Oreal Liquid Matte Lip Colour, and it's in the shade I Speak Up. And then I'm going to use the lip liner from B Cosmetics in the shade Cerise. And that's my lips done. And to finish my makeup, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. So this is my final look. I'm really happy with the way that it's turned out. I'm loving the glitter on my eyes and the hot pink lips. Just the whole combination of everything. It's really, really nice. I hope you found this video helpful. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.